is a win. No matter how ugly it is, it's still a win. Let's go. Dear Miss Flawless, to shine over all is your calling. And I heard you go hard, you go all in. And you were made to ball like you Spalding. Time and time again, you be showing out. You be like fuck a friend, no time for falling out. And you're all about your bread, no more going out. See, that's just what I like, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, baby,
no matter what, always on the grind, cause a little not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause that cash will back it up. All she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep
all she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep winning. You prove that you would be more than nothing. Stay ahead of the game, you realize. Let your haters motivate you into becoming whatever it is you want in your life. Don't let the clothes and the cars define you. Just love yourself like you desire to. And when times get hard, girl, just keep the faith and have your way. Have your way. So proud of you, so proud of you, so proud of you, so proud of you. Have your way. So proud of you, so proud of you, so proud of you. See,
All she do is
win,
win, no matter what. Always on the grind, cause a little not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause that cash will back it up. All she do is win,
I see you shining, grinding, so keep
all she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep shining. Got a flawless swagger, ain't a chick better. Doing all the things that I like. Being a freak, she a master. He don't tell the past. So good, I wanna make her my wife.
All she do is win, no matter what. Always on the grind, cause a little not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause that cash will back it up. All she do is win,
I see you shining, grinding, so keep
all she do is win.
I see you shining, grinding, so keep
You are listening to 419 Grind Podcast, Toledo's source for exclusive news in music, business, sports, and entertainment. Turn it
up. Your body calling, I'm answering on that first ring. Beverly Kruger, I'm killing shit in your wet dreams. Die face first in your treasure chest, got my beard shining like bling bling. She goes out like my cookies, told her double stuff, I need more cream. She like short things, I'm talking orgasms on orgasms, knees touching shoulders, arms strapped. Slide 2 fingers in your tongue, tickle clear, Walmart demise, roll back. She pulling my hair, I'm yanking out tracks. Put a tip in and whisper, who's that? Sex on fire, perfect match, now I'm Harlem shaking, baby, take that.
Every single part of you feel like a blessing. But baby, I got a confession. When you're sexing me, you feel like I'm in heaven. So baby, I got a suggestion. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. I'm feeling for ya. Whisper in your ear while I'm sexing ya. I'm telling you what you wanna hear, yeah. So baby, let me clear the air. I'm about to lick you up so I can take your whole soul now. And if I pick you up, I might take the bus to go downtown. I know it's slippery when wet, but I ain't even done yet. And if I happen to drown, I won't have no regret. Every single part of you feel like a blessing. baby, I got a confession. When you're sexing me, it feel like I'm in heaven. So baby, I got a suggestion.
Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend.
Make me, baby,
a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. I'm feeling for ya.
This is another 419 Grind exclusive.
She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. I got trust issues, but I learned from my lessons. All my old exes thought that I was a menace, yeah. Took her serious, but then she cheated like a villain. She wanted bad, but I'm one in a million. 'Cause your love is stronger than a feeling, and it hurts just think about you leaving. I can't waste no more time. Gotta leave you in the past, now just move on, girl. 'Cause I know what you like. I'm made up in your life to be there all the time. The timing isn't right, but what is up, just focus. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Go, go, go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Go, 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 go. Drop down, get your ego on. Say the way you hit the floor, get your ego going. You ain't worried about your past, only where you're going. But if you focus on the future, you gon' keep on growing. Oh, I can help you with your problems. I'm doing my thing, single with no baby mama. I'm living my life like there's no tomorrow. I know what you like, I got a shirt you can borrow. Let's go. Hold up, girl. I'm falling for the same thing, repeating these patterns like I'm going insane, man. Get to the bag, money is ag, counting them racks, yeah. Looking at last, look at my past, get to the bag, yeah. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. Oh, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go.
Hey, yo, Lane, check dig, man. I was just sitting back reminiscing, man, you know what I'm saying, and vibing on how things used. Like when we was youngsters, you know what I'm saying? That old West End used to rock. St. Anne's used to jump, you know?
When children used to see the dance every day. I used to go to Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I used to go to Toledo. When females used to carry themselves as women. I used to go to Toledo. Where hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
Listen, I remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts and just about every backyard hooping on crates. Sneaking jars out the house, trying to catch lightning bugs and snakes. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it, you could buy for 10 pennies. Pimping your bike out with chrome caps, reflectors, and mirrors. The hood used to be a village back when the neighbors cared. It was less snitching, more females carried themselves like women. I wish I could go back and visit, cause I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the dance every day.
I mean, it ain't got that same vibe it got no more in the streets, you know?
Used to go outside and play.
Yeah, okay. I feel where you going, CJ.
Females used to carry themselves as
Okay,
women.
man. It's your boy Bobcat, man. Just reminiscing, check this.
Where hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
I'm just reminiscing about the old days. And nah, I don't go far back as the OJs. Lane, look, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s. On Auburn up at Peach Rose is where you could find me. I was screaming crossroads for the love of the dough. 1600 until the world blow. When Indo and Joint Mob had a lock on the South. And Arden Coleman had you scared to come out of your house. Around the time when Magic Wand found out he was Plera. And Ray Stone was so fly, yeah, that was the era. Philly and Philly and all was reppin' for Out Hill. That Scott and Libby gang could damn near get a nigga killed. When Northtown was bumpin', Southwick was slumpin'. Follow the light, lightning rod had every club jumpin'. I give her arm, a leg, 2 shoulders, and a tooth. To see Toledo how it was in my youth. Man, I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the dance every day. When kids really used to go outside and play. When females used to carry themselves as women. Where hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
Wake up, Toledo.
Wake your ass up.
You're listening to the 419 Grind, Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Good morning.
Hey, Toledo. Grand Rising.
Some voices out here.
Grand Rising.
There's some other people here.
Rise and grind, beautiful people.
What's going on, good
Welcome
people?
back, ladies. How y'all doing?
Thank
Did y'all
you.
miss us?
Did you guys miss us?
See, I ain't asking y'all because y'all made it clear you didn't miss me this morning. I'm
Yeah, we're
asking
talking to the
grinders.
listeners and the viewers. Did you guys
What's up,
miss
y'all?
us?
We missed you for sure.
We missed you guys.
How y'all doing?
How you guys doing?
Hey.
Yes, it is Tuesday, March 30th, 2021. It's a beautiful day out already.
Yeah.
Welcome into the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It is hosted by Leah, Renee, Shae, Clyde Green, and executive produced by J. Cool.
Ooh.
Yes. How you like that introduction?
Wow. Put the Myrtle Beach studio up.
You know, we had some relaxation on the sand.
Caught some rays.
Caught some rays.
Caught some rays.
Yeah.
I like that introduction. I'm sorry, my mic wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Edification at its
thought you had
finest.
an attitude.
Shout out to our sponsors, Hot Box, Toledo, Essential Vibes, Mud City ENT,
Yes.
Lance Self, the People Salesman,
Yep.
Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Young Men and Women for Change,
Yes, sir.
J. Rush Jennings, and Sasha Denise. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, voted number 1
Hey.
2020 in the Toledo City paper, we are number 1. If you would like to become a sponsor of this number 1 podcast, make sure you send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show.
Hey.
Clyde, you been practicing?
It's a little chilly in here.
No, like you was right on key with the end grind.
He didn't follow along.
Yeah, he wasn't following
at all. At all.
No, you've been practicing the rise and grind.
I was, I was messing up when I was practicing.
You had it that time. I was like, okay,
I blew my mind myself too. I was like, damn.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
That's what the iPhone do.
Yeah,
Step
the iPhone.
your game up.
It's a reminder.
I love it. And that iPhone is also gives you your weather. It's beautiful outside. It's sunny already. It's 46 degrees currently. We're going to get to a high of 68 today. It's going to be beautiful. Partly cloudy, partly sunny, but hey, we're not mad at 68-degree weather, are we? You know, we
sound like y'all was yelling at somebody or something.
You think so?
The voice.
Really?
Sounds the same to me.
My voice sounds the same to me. Because I definitely wasn't yelling.
You better clean out your ears.
Right.
What you got
I saved all my A's for the morning show.
Yeah, I guess I was just trying to project like a, just
no. He was saying that your voice was raspy. But
yeah, like is my voice
It's
raspy?
always raspy.
Y'all sound the same to me.
Mine.
Oh, okay.
You got some effects in my microphone or something?
No, that's effects in your head.
Goodness.
Them your mics.
Yeah.
You must ain't cleaning them out good enough.
As far as
what are you doing? Don't take
as
that off.
far as traffic is concerned, the roads are looking good out there. Make sure you take your sunglasses though, because it is very bright outside. So you don't want to cause any accidents if you can't see. So definitely take your sunglasses with you. But the roads are looking pretty clear right now. I'm not seeing any accidents or incidents. Did you guys see anything coming in?
No, but like you said, riding down Savannah towards Jackman, the sun is right in your face.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah.
So yes, be
Drive
careful.
slow.
Yep, be safe. Get your sunglasses, get your stunner shades out, and make it happen.
Hey, blockers.
I had mine on yesterday, but my allergies was acting up when I woke up, so I had to put my glasses on. I'm sad about it.
Yeah, you know what I found out yesterday? I had to take my baby to the doctor, and I found out she has allergies.
Wow.
She's gonna have to take.
Kids have allergies.
Yeah, she's gonna have to take Zyrtec every single night now.
That's
Like,
what Ace takes.
yeah, it's crazy because she's been sick for like a whole month, like the whole month of March. And so come to find out, they're just
pollen.
The pollen. That's what get me every time.
Yeah,
tear my eyes.
I've never had allergies like that, but my sister does. My sister has really bad allergies.
All my kids have.
This
allergies.
is definitely allergy season. Get you some Zyrtec, some Claritin, something Benadryl.
You see, I had it in my purse for the ride.
Yeah. So, yeah, but that's pretty much all I have for the traffic and weather.
How was your trip?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Got cut short. We had a little bit of we had a couple mishaps. We had to cut it short, and we came back.
Happens on trips. They never go how you plan.
Yeah, the devil, he be busy. He tries to make things happen when you're trying to do great things, but that's okay. Like, we worked through it. It was what it was, and we just had to come back a little bit early. But we did have a great day on Saturday. Our shout out to our girl Arlinda.
Hey,
and she did meditation on a beach, and it was beautiful. Like that Saturday was a great day. And Friday night when we got there, shout out to Shashara. She had the taco night ready for us when we got there. Our margaritas and stuff like that. So Friday night and Saturday was good, and we just had some mishaps and we had to cut it a little bit short. But shout out to everybody that was down there though, and thank you to Shashara and Arlinda and my girl Tasia. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, at least you guys made it back safe. That's
absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
You seen somebody get ran off the road? It was
Oh my God. And we were literally right behind them. We were the car behind them. Like, it was crazy.
How'd they get ran off the road?
Like, it was two cars in front of us, one in this lane, one in this lane. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if because I wasn't paying attention at first. So I don't know if it was like some sort of road rage incident.
This car on this side was trying to get over and didn't realize
that car was there.
Rolled it off the ground. Grass, and it was crazy.
She went right into the lane. And so this car like went into the grass. Whoever was in that car, she handled that because she like went down off in the ditch and she maneuvered it. Like she
probably was asleep and then woke up and caught.
Yeah, that too. But
I've done that a couple times.
Whoever, literally the car right behind it, they would have hit. We would have hit.
The one that got ran off the road was the one in front of us, literally. And she got ran off the road, and Arlinda started slowing down, and she was able to, like I said, maneuver it and drive steady, and then able to come to a stop. And the lady who ran her off the road did pull over. They didn't keep going, so that was a nice thing because they could have kept going. Some people are evil like that.
Truck drivers keep going.
They will.
They ain't stopping for nothing.
They not jeopardizing that CDL for nothing.
So thank God that the lady did pull over. Thank God everybody was okay, and thank God we were okay. So
that's good.
I want to send a shout out to Jody Greasy here in the comments. Shout out to you, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, good morning, Greasy.
And everybody else, Steve Harris,
hey,
Richard,
got Dominique Jones. We missed you too, Dominique. Hey.
Full-time dad was fussing at us about starting a little late. It's okay.
Okay. We was waiting on Terrence. We couldn't start without Terrence.
No, he said he was here.
He was there early today.
He was here earlier than he normally is. He wasn't here at 8:30. We was waiting on him.
Okay. Wait, who said that, Clyde?
Which part?
Who said that we was late?
Full-time dad.
Lofton.
Okay, Lofton. When did you become our program director?
When he started watching.
No, I'm just playing. We were late. We sorry. We won't do it no more, Lofton.
We had to make sure their story from Myrtle Beach was air appropriate.
Yeah. So, do we got trending topics today?
Yes, we always got trending topics.
It's Trending Topics in Toledo on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
I'm gonna need a copy of the Rise and Grind Morning Show soundtrack.
What?
That's funny because I was literally up last night making it, trying to come with a 16 bar.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did you hear my
Not for
16?
real.
Not for real, girl.
We got a phone call during trending topics before we even start trending topics.
right.
The phone call.
Who'd have called us? You on a Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, K, Clyde, Green, and Jay. You didn't interrupt in our trending topics. Who is this?
This Jody Greasy.
Hey,
What up, Jody?
You want to do these
Good
trending
morning,
topics
good
with
morning.
us?
Yeah, I don't know if this is one of y'all trending topics.
Well, what you got
but
for
I was
us?
Curious. I was wondering, how do y'all feel about the ciphers that's going on in the city? Also, with that being said, it's a lot of controversy on some ciphers not being good.
Oh.
And I feel like it should be addressed that if you don't like someone's music, it don't mean I don't like you.
Right.
Right.
And I feel like if I share your garbage, and
Did you
at
say
least
if I
I'm
hear
sharing your garbage because, somebody else's garbage can be somebody else's trash.
Right.
Exactly.
And I was hoping that y'all could probably, touch on that.
Did you make a video about it, Jody?
You got quiet.
No. Can you hear me?
Listening.
Did you make a video about it?
What happened?
Did you make a video? I think it's something's wrong with his phone. Let me call him back.
Uh-oh, Jody.
Mama Riley, I got this shirt from Frogtown for Nacho.
Hey, Mama Riley.
The Lisa got us together, so you might want to get with them. But it is a nice shirt. And we will not matter until we matter
Yeah,
to
shout out
ourselves
to the
first.
Lisa.
Yeah,
I
shout
love
out to
her. I gotta get with her.
Oh, ring, 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 don't stop ringing.
Jody,
Yes, sir.
did you make a video about the cipher?
Yes, I did. I'm going to do a free reaction to every cipher that comes into Toledo that they do because, I love my city and I support everything.
Mm-hmm.
But before I support the city, I support the music first. I look at music like she a bad chick.
Right.
But she a promiscuous chick.
Right?
So everybody can mess with her. But this my baby.
I feel you.
So you can mess with my chick. But I just ask that you treat her right.
Oh.
Yeah.
And if you ain't treating her right, I'm gonna call you out on it. Cause I know when I get my baby in front of me, we gonna get it right.
Oh.
Right.
Right.
Yes, I did a reaction to one of them, and I feel like that was a little too harsh. But I was a lot of real.
I seen the reaction to one of the ciphers, and they wasn't so much talking about the talent as far as the costumes and the makeup and hair design. But I listened to.
So
the
what
cipher.
were they saying about it? Like that?
It was a guy and it was an all girl cipher. Somebody said I guess they was just making jokes about their hairstyles and whatever. But the talent
Crazy.
was
Toledo?
yeah.
It was men making comments about women, laughing about their hairstyles.
It was actually a chick that
Okay, so it was-
but
okay.
the talent was nice. I mean, it's
I gotta
Toledo.
see it.
I mean, yeah, I haven't.
gotta see
I'm
it.
gonna be honest. I haven't checked it out yet. I'm definitely gonna check out. Are you talking about the cipher that Gemini Chachi put together?
No, that was
No,
not
Gemini
shit.
Chachi, he didn't drop that yet. I'm talking
Okay.
about the one Cash Goofy dropped. Shout out to Cash
Yeah,
Goofy.
shout out to
and
Cash
everybody
Goofy, yeah.
Okay.
on the Blackout
I ain't
cipher.
here.
Okay, so it was all females, or it was females and male?
I think it
It
was
was
like
all
one.
females but Goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goofy was the only male, and
Okay.
then the rest was females.
Okay.
And they was going. They was.
And
they
so
was
you
talking
gave
bad
a
about
reaction to that cipher?
Yes, it was trash.
Okay.
Well, it was trash because Shae K wasn't in the cipher. That's why.
Oh.
And Leah
That's
Renee
probably
wasn't.
what it was.
And Leah Renee wasn't hosting it.
Probably, but
You know?
it was dope people though. So like, I want to give a shout out to Missy Ray, Betty, PMG Keys, and Black Madonna because they really did their thing. But overall, I just feel like it was horribly executed. You know, you got people like Eddie Bauer coming out doing the cipher. He kicked it off. Then years later, Rambo came and just annihilated that thing. So it's big shoes to fill.
Absolutely,
Right, yeah.
absolutely.
So if you want to, ain't nothing wrong with starting your own cipher. If you not on the cipher, create your own. But we got a good thing going.
Right. Don't just drop no trash, right?
I feel like they polluting the air with that garbage.
Dang,
Okay.
I need to see
Well,
it.
what exactly do you feel like was so trash about it? Like the lyrics or what the production? Like what exactly are you referring to?
Muddy Vision shot it, so it looked good.
Okay.
It did look good.
So you're talking about the lyrical content
and the way that they dress.
The lyrical content, I don't
Okay.
care about what they was wearing. The lyrical content wasn't there.
Okay. All right. Well, this is my take on it. I feel like this. Like it's, everybody opinions are like an a-hole. Everyone has one, and just because you thought it was trash doesn't mean it was. I don't know because I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? But maybe other people had a different opinion. I don't know. But at the same time too, like some people can go, and be, trash or whatever and not be popular or whatever. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, somebody who's actually somebody who can actually put them on can come out and be like, and actually like it. And then they could get put on. You know what I'm saying? So just because one person or a few people or however many people think it's trash, like you said, somebody's trash, one person's trash is another person's treasures, So, I mean, I don't really know because I didn't get a chance to check it out. But I guess I do feel what you're saying, though. Just because someone has an opinion about your music or your work doesn't mean they're hating, So
the majority of us is saying like, look, this ain't it. But you know what? When Rambo dropped the Quarantine Cipher, and I was on that, it was a lot of us on it.
Yeah.
And we got flack. They was like, this ain't it. This is horrible. This is trash. And you know what? That's cool. 100K views later though. But look though, now that I'm saying like, yeah, this ain't it. Now we hating. Now everybody's sensitive. But if you can't diss it, don't give it out.
Right. No, I can dig that.
So what you're saying is,
before I get mine.
what you're saying is when you put out your cipher, y'all got different opinions, whether it was good or bad. And then now that this cipher come out, you give an opinion, but you getting criticized of your opinion, but it's just the way you feel, and you feel like the cipher did not live up to the expectations of the past ciphers in the city. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It ain't not only is it not living up to the expectations of the past ciphers, it's not living up to the expectations of the hate that they was giving us or the criticism.
Okay, got you.
So now
It's all
this is why
making
you so
sense now.
passionate, because I was so confused.
It's all
over
making
here.
sense now.
So
Okay,
this
I get
turned
it.
into this
It's
is
like a
turned
little
into a
battle.
beef, isn't it?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. This is like a
Yeah,
rivalry or
see.
something going
This
on.
sound
Okay,
like
I
some
get it.
Tupac
I
and
get
Biggie
it.
type. Now I see what
I
you're
get what's
doing.
going on here.
Cipher
I'm like,
versus
wait a
cipher.
minute.
Don't come
Yeah.
for my cipher. Your cipher ain't gonna be my cipher.
Flip your cipher up. Oh, okay.
Hey, I say we call a battle of the ciphers.
Hey.
419 grind. Let's 419 grind. Put y'all.
You got
Why
battle?
don't y'all compete? Let's
You
see.
got
Let's see
Cipher
who got
battle?
the best cipher. A cipher battle.
cipher
I mean,
battle.
what?
Okay,
Like,
cipher
A
versus.
lot of people.
A cipher.
Not only is that an amazing idea,
See? Let's do it.
I
Toe to
think that's a
toe.
great idea. And I want to say this too. I never want to have bad criticism to say about anybody from Toledo. I'm more hurt that I feel like it's trash because I need everybody to do well. I want to be like, yeah, this is Toledo.
I cannot. Okay.
All right, we
well,
gonna
we
get that
appreciate
back.
you,
That
Jody.
cipher on.
Y'all remember my Jody Greasy show? Jody Greasy got a podcast.
Hey, Jody,
I love it.
I'm going to call you after the show.
We appreciate you calling in, Jody.
Yeah, Jody, I'm gonna have to look
We're gonna
out
have to
for
check
it.
that out.
We gonna get with
Let's
you.
talk about this battle of the
419
ciphers.
grind. I love y'all.
We
Love
love
you
you
too.
Yeah, Jody
keep grinding,
Greasy got
It's funny.
he got a podcast and it's hilarious, and that's how I found a couple of artists that I brought to the show. from him talking about him, but he has a great podcast. So, man.
Toxic Tuesday.
It's fine.
Dang, is it? I didn't even realize.
What do we got in trending topics?
Okay.
Other than the cipher. So.
Some other toxic stuff is going on right now. Little Nas X.
Oh
gosh,
Yes.
what now?
He's on fire.
Yeah, he's literally on fire.
Literally.
So he
Literally?
listen, after following the release of his visual for his song Monetero, Little Nas X announced that he will be releasing a custom Nike with a hint of human blood. According to Little Nas X, the Satan shoes are being made in collaboration with the streetwear company MSCHF, using one of Nike's most infamous designs, the Air Max 97s. But however, Nike must not have gotten that memo because they said the new kicks were never revealed and has no involvement with Little Nas X or the shoes.
Bootlegs?
Yeah, so in the statement of NBC News, Nike denies having anything to do with the release. We do not have a relationship with Little Nas X or MSCHF. The Nike did not design that shoe.
He's about to get in trouble, ain't he?
Yes.
Bootleg.
He is
I don't know if he'll get in trouble.
No. That was a story that came out at first, and then hours later, Nike is now suing the Art Collective and the partner, and who else who partnered with the rapper about the kicks. So they definitely are suing now.
Okay.
That came out a couple
who's
hours
suing?
later. Nike is suing Little Nas X and that company, that MSCHF.
So now Lil Nas X ordered 666 bootleg Nikes.
Yep, and it was 666 pairs that was being made.
Wow.
Yes.
Because it is, in fact, the bootleg Nike website where you can, in fact, order bootleg.
Yeah. And put your own name on it and logo and stuff on it. Yep.
Yeah, and so Nike is definitely suing.
Well, he was going to be taking
And
his
he was trying
ass
to
down the Old Town Road.
Yeah, he made 666 pairs, and he was trying to sell them more than a rack a piece.
Well,
better check our Nike stocks. Get a couple more shares.
Yeah, so he's gonna be traveling down that Old Town Road when
Stock
Nike get
talk.
down with them. Cause yeah, that wasn't cool.
Damn, Lil Nas.
Yeah, why would you do that?
That's crazy.
For clout. This for
Same way he
doing
danced.
too
He
much.
danced. He gave the devil a lap dance.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that guy.
Yeah, he's.
But don't say that because everybody's saying, "Oh, people only saying that because he's gay." That doesn't have anything
What
to
they
do.
got to do with it?
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are going straight.
That's for you gay people that don't act like
I
that.
know, and I said the same thing. Like people just trying to make it out of anything.
Yeah, no, I know
Oh,
several.
you saying something bad because he's gay? No, he's doing crazy things.
Yeah.
That has
Right,
nothing
yeah.
to do with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they tripping.
Wow, that's crazy.
But again, that's another person's opinion. Doesn't mean that it's real or
So
true.
he probably sell out of his shoes. as well.
When Bobby Brown
For
was
sure.
tripping and Whitney Houston was tripping, they was tripping because that not because they was straight or gay, because they was tripping.
They was on drugs.
That's because they was doing crack. You a crackhead. You act like a crackhead, gonna call you a crackhead.
Okay, Judge Mathis.
You a crackhead.
Yeah, well, Nike about to crack down on Little Nas X. So
They said 1,800. Ooh.
that's
For
how much
those
it was.
shoes, yeah.
1,800. Yeah, they
Wow.
said over a rack. So
Crazy.
Wow.
Nike want all that 18 back.
yes, they do. They said
Then they
did
probably
not
gonna release
approve
the
it.
shoe they sell.
Right.
Myron said he
They
just gay
probably
too.
will. They said, wait, what?
Myron, told me he just gay too.
Myron's
Stop
gay?
it. Stop.
No,
She said Myron's gay.
No.
Myron, you better clear that up, Myron.
No, Myron is not saying Myron is not gay. He's saying that he's crazy, but he just gay too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear that up.
Yeah,
'cause
but-
that comment didn't show up in mine. So I'm like, wait, what?
we're saying here at the 419 grind that being gay has nothing to do.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
it
that's
doesn't,
exactly.
you know.
But people are just trying to make it seem like that's why. Oh,
Right.
y'all
Gotta
be
giving him all the
politically
credit.
correct.
Yeah, but we're not saying that. We're not
No.
bashing
Yeah, yeah.
anybody.
There are
No.
gay people that are not dancing with the devil.
Yeah,
Right,
Right,
exactly.
With
exactly.
human
Lap
blood on their
dancing,
shoes.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, on a more serious note, we want to send out prayers to our president, Barack Obama. You know, his step grandmother, Mama Sarah, she's died in Kenya.
Oh, wow.
Reading this story from the CNN.com, from CNN.com. And basically, she passed away Monday. She was receiving treatment for an undisclosed sickness. They didn't say what it was, but she was in Western Kenya when she died. And she was 99 years old. The Kenyan president had come out with a statement, and he said, quote, "The passing away of Mama Sarah is a big blow to our nation. We've lost a strong, virtuous woman, a matriarch who held together the Obama family and was an icon of family values." So she was married to Barack Obama's paternal grandfather, and she was his third wife. And she helped raise Barack Obama's dad. So she was, his step grandmother, and she was 99, and she passed away. So, prayers to that family and all of Kenya, because obviously she was a big, she had a big impact in that nation. So, yeah, that was some news that
like Coming to America 3 over there.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's that. And then other sad news.
What's that?
Pharrell. He took to Instagram.
Yeah.
He shared that that his cousin was one of the 2 people that were killed during the shooting that recently took place in Virginia Beach. And that's so crazy. That happened Friday, and we was literally at Myrtle Beach.
Right.
So
crazy.
Like
literally, like we were south, about an hour south of that beach.
So when I read the story, I thought his cousin was the reality star chick.
No.
And that's not his cousin.
No. So previously reported that Shayla Harris, who appeared on the 17th season of the Bad Girls Club, was also one identified people being struck by a stray bullet. But Davon Lynch is Pharrell's cousin, and he was identified as the other person who has passed away. The news reported that Davon Lynch came in contact with officers at the 300 block of 20th Street as they responded to incidents in the area. Davon was shot and killed by officers after they alleged that he brandished a gun when police came in contact with him. So that was new news to me. I thought he was one of the innocent bystanders as well, but he got killed by the police.
So the reality star chick, she was an innocent bystander.
Yeah,
and she didn't get shot by police.
She just got hit by a straight
He
bullet.
got hit by a police fire.
Yep. Wow. Because he showed his gun. So I guess they were trying to make it seem like he was trying to run. Because he wasn't technically on the beach. He was on the 300 block of 20th Street.
That's going to be a deep case. Because how did he brandish the weapon? They could have just saw it. Did he have it out? I don't think he was pointing at the police.
Right. You just we don't ever get the full stories until afterwards. Or they're going to make it seem like that's what he was doing.
Well, it's crazy because he just brandished the weapon. I mean, there was a guy who just killed like 10 people.
Exactly.
Walked away.
And he got a bulletproof vest from the police.
Including the cop, right? Did he kill a cop too?
All that.
That's just crazy. Again, we always reporting on the story that's just so crazy that don't make no sense.
Right. But we crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not fair, you know?
Yeah, it's not.
I'm tired of hearing about it.
I am too.
You know,
but it's like it's really a never-ending cycle.
Show it in your face like, watch this.
Yeah.
He can kill somebody and we're going to take him
10
to
people.
jail.
He killed every single person
You
that
can have
was
a
shot.
gun, you're going to die.
That's crazy.
Like, you can't...
He could have had CCW.
He could have been a play gun, anything. You know?
Anything.
Water gun. They still killed him because it was a gun. Like, what the fuck?
It's crazy. That just never ends. It's terrible, tragic, and it's sad.
Right.
Yeah. You got anything, Clyde?
No, I don't.
Did y'all see the trial for David? What's his name?
The Capitol Hill guy.
No, the guy who killed George Floyd.
His trial.
They started the trial yesterday.
Oh,
but they cut the cameras off.
Well, they cut the cameras off and the sound off for certain testimonies or certain evidence. I don't know what for. Obviously, for some reason. But
like people can't read your lips.
Right.
You know, somebody was like,
Somebody had on. Some of them had on masks though, so you couldn't read the lips.
Oh, damn.
So, but no.
You're right. You got me there.
Damn. Got me there.
But the trial started yesterday. I saw some commentary saying that it should go in the right direction because of the evidence, because of what the other police officers are saying about the procedures that David Chauvin, whatever his name is, used against George Floyd. And the timetable, how long, it was 9 minutes and 29 seconds. Now, with
his foot on his neck.
Yeah, not 8 minutes and 46 seconds, how they reported before. So it's 9 minutes and 29 seconds that he was on George Floyd's neck.
With his knee.
With his knee.
Almost 10 minutes.
Yep, 10 minutes.
Well, I like how you said should. Now, a lot of things should.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
Should. Some justice
should, but we never know, especially with everything that should have happened before with other cases and didn't go through. So
Ashley Mendez says they cut off the audio for legal counsel sidebars with the judge.
Oh, okay.
So
I
guess they didn't want to hear when they go to the thing, the whispering.
Right. Yeah.
We need to hear all that. Turn it up.
I mean, the whole court is mic'd all together. So
Yeah, they muted everything, just like we mute the mics and everything here, so nobody can hear our background.
That's crazy.
That's what they did.
I wonder how long.
I was watching while I was getting my oil changed at Taylor Kia on Central Avenue.
Oh,
Shout out to the people salesman.
Is that
Lance
for the people?
Lance Self, the people salesman.
Oh, the man himself.
Shout out to all our sponsors: Hotbox, Toledo, Essential Vibes, Mud City ENT, Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen,
Young Men and Women for Change,
yes, sir.
J. Rush Jennings, and Sasha Denise.
Ooh.
And you guys, we're the #1 podcast voted 2020 in the Toledo City paper. So if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 podcast, make sure you send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show.
That boy Clyde ain't playing with the and grind. I hear you.
I woke up on the right side of the bed.
He got his iPhone.
He got his iPhone. And he drove today.
But I forgot my breakfast.
Dang, how you drive today and forget your breakfast?
I'm hungry.
And he didn't make coffee this morning. I was
shocked. You ain't got your coffee?
Jesse made some for us though.
You got your pinky ring?
Shout out to you, Jesse. Okay. Jesse made coffee for us this morning.
Jay, cool.
I try my best.
Yes.
We appreciate your efforts.
We appreciate your efforts.
Even though I don't drink coffee, but I still appreciate the smell of it.
All right. So we're going to go to break? Or...
Yeah, I guess we can go to break.
Let's check with Terrence. Terrence, can we go to break?
Terrence, can we go to break?
He was starting to come in, but he had to help old lady cross the street.
Like, wow. Shout out to Terrence.
No,
let's drop a bomb for T. Wells.
Yes. Good Samaritan badge.
He's probably lying, but okay. All right.
Hey, Lofton, can we go to break?
Lofton, call in. Let us know.
Good morning, Nessa.
Good morning to all our grinders. We love you guys.
Netta Carter.
Stay tuned in. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be coming right back. So keep it locked.
I'll be the same, I'll never be the same, I'll be my I'm broken. I will never be the same, got me by my new name. I'm broken. I will never be the same, got me by my new name. I'm broken. I will never be the same, got me by my new name. I will never be the same, got me by my new name. I'm broken.
My first experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
It's the vibe for me, it's your vibe for me. Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care, I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair, apply your pressure cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me.
Ohio wanna rise, and you don't want no problem with us guys. Ohio wanna rise, yeah, look. Name a better duo, ain't no niggas you know. I came from the heavens, parked the car on Pluto. The Audemars Hublot, pockets fat as sumo. Women on me, you know, they wanna do the you know. I'm not the number 2, I'm the numero uno. When me and Fi together, the conflict is crucial. The diamonds is future, my cousin is shooter. Other one a scammer, another one a booster. I like them dark, full of melanin. I'm a fix, she my medicine. Her ass shake like it's gelatin. The plug card, he bout the melanin. Your man called, he bout to tell again. They got him preaching like the reverend now. This local shit is irrelevant.
If you're tired of church as usual and you're looking for something invigorating, exciting with passion, then the Greater New Psalmist Baptist Church, 3251 Glendale, is the place for you. We are a people that's determined to occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change. The only thing's missing is you. Meet us at 3251 Glendale Avenue as we continue to be relevant and occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Oh boy.
Hey, what are you talking about? This is very interesting.
Y'all scared to do it?
Nah, we about to boost the ratings.
It's like, I just didn't know. I thought I was scared, but it was just like, that's so personal. Like, I don't.
It hurts my soul. Another body in the street, another life gone cold. Another mother in agony watching life unfold. But there is no console. Tell me why we gotta hate each other. Why we can't just love each other. Why we gotta shoot each other.
Yo, look me in the face. We don't even have to hate. Enough money we could chase. Let's uplift the race. Let's get it. Let's get to a place. We can sit and talk face to face. Like me, there's a lot that we relate. You don't have to take the bait. Be a man. Anybody put a gun in their hand. Anybody can throw their hands. Anybody can choke or slam. Anybody can chase a bag. Let's plan and get them bands. Let's plan to go get them meals. Get back and pay them bills. Real. Tell me why you shoot. Tell me why you hate. Tell me why you can't get on your grind and choose your fate. Let go of anger. Let go of pain. I know the whys. I felt the same. Been there. Cops killing, ops killing. No difference. Jail cells, graveyards, same sentence. I hopped off that porch with no regrets. To take control of life, I had to walk back up them steps.
All the hatred in the world, it really hurts my soul. Another body in the street, another life gone cold. Another mother in agony watching life unfold. But there is no console. Tell me why? Tell me why we gotta hate each other. Tell me why? Tell me why? Why we can't just love each other? Why? Tell me why? Why we gotta shoot each other? Tell me why? Tell me why? Why we can't just love each other?
Rest in peace, Mars. Love you, bro. Rest in peace, Romy. Love you, bro. Rest in heaven, Wax. Love you, Wax. R.I.P. to all the homies. Can't forget Spider. As a kid, I was inspired. He put rims on his tires. So tall that you can climb them. Hug your people, love your people. It's time to change. You've been keeping score, let's keep our people. Play a different game. Let go of evil, let's be peaceful. We've seen the movies, change the sequel. I was on those front lines. Went to war with the other side. 09, I was active. I'm not talking online. I fought for respect, and I fought for what's mine. I fought for the game, and I fought for my side. I fight today to break the cycle. That type of life is suicidal. That life ain't it. I hopped off that porch with no regrets. To take control of life, I had to walk back up them steps.
All the hatred in the world, it really hurts my soul. Another body in the street, another life gone cold. Another mother in agony watching life unfold. But there is no console. Tell me why?
for. We gotta start protecting our people, uplift our people. The biggest lie we was told is that you gotta die for your respect. There is no word in the dictionary I'm willing to die for, and you shouldn't be neither.
Wake up. You are now listening to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, presented by 419 The Grind.
Welcome back.
Nice little intro.
You are tuned into the Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, Clyde, Green, and Jay, and we have our first guest in the building. It's our girl, Selina, the Pussy Fairy.
Oh, you see my shirt?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The Pussy Fairy. She's here. So hello, and it's our girl Asia, friend of the show.
Hey.
So thank you guys for coming in this morning. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for rising and grinding with us. How was the energy? How'd you feel when you came in?
I was a little nervous, but
you was nervous?
Yeah,
a lot of nervous.
Most people are nervous when they come in.
What?
I'll be nervous.
Who a lot of nervous? Not you. I'm about to say not you.
Most people are a little nervous when they come in, but
I'll be nervous with a Pussy Fairy shirt on too. I'm just saying.
no, because when people see it, they be like, the Pussy Fairy.
Right, I'm like the
Pussy
Pussy Fairy.
My business.
Right. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I ain't mad about it.
Me neither. Not at all.
Me neither.
Let's talk more about it.
Right, let's do that.
You ready?
I'm ready.
What's your first question?
Don't put me on the spot.
Oh no, you nervous?
Wait, what you nervous for? You was eager.
He got nervous.
Well,
He saw the
what
Pussy
is the
Fairy and
Pussy
got real
Fairy?
nervous.
What is it? I'm not excited.
Well, before we get into that, we want to know who the owner is, okay? So we, tell the listeners and the viewers who you are, where you come from, what side of town you grew up,
and what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer. My name is Selina, and I'm a Cancer.
When's your birthday?
July 9th.
Sweet. Mine July 15th. His July 21st.
Oh, you on the cut though.
You're right, but I'm the best Cancer ever.
Listen, Cancers are definitely the best zodiac sign
Yes.
ever.
I bet you
I'm telling y'all.
Leo.
I beg to differ. And both my daughters are Cancers, but
Yes. The best.
No.
You from Toledo?
I am from Toledo. I grew up.
Born and raised?
Born and raised. I grew up out here.
Okay, my maid.
I did go to Rogers.
The pond.
I didn't. I went to Scott, so.
Bulldog,
For life. All these Scott people in here.
So you came out what year?
I came out in 2005, so I've been out of high school 16 years this year.
Wow.
Okay.
Don't do that. No, I didn't even realize that until the other day somebody had said something. I'm like, girl, I've been out of high school. She was like, since when? I'm like, 2005. She was like, you've been out of high school for 16 years? And I started getting mad, like, no. And then I was like, oh my God, yeah, it has been 16 years.
Yeah, that's a reality check.
Definitely, most definitely.
When you do that math, hold on. Wait a minute. Double digits already?
It tripped me out when I counted 20. I was like, damn.
Woo.
Right.
Jesus, knocking on the lowest door.
You said we old.
I'm young. I'm
I
not
realized
claiming old. I don't come in agreement.
I
with
realized
that.
this year that it's been 10 years this year since I graduated college, and I was like, wow,
Dang, you old.
10 years, it's crazy.
So disrespectful.
You just broke the ice,
But we don't
Leah.
look old though. So
No, y'all
that's
don't.
the
Y'all
thing.
don't.
We don't look good. Nobody over here.
People
look
think
old.
that I'm my 15-year-old daughter's sister.
Me
so.
too. Me too.
But anyway, back to you. So you came out of high school in 2005, and did you try college at all, or what'd you do when you came out of high school?
Oh, I did. I tried college, and
Where'd you go?
I went to UT, and I partied like no other.
What was your major?
My major was criminal justice.
Okay.
And I had a
Partying.
full ride, and I messed it up.
Wow.
I messed it up big time, like
Wow.
big time.
What'd your
But,
parents have to say about that?
She got a whooping.
my dad is real supportive. My dad
Yeah.
is one of them people, like, if it's not for you, it's not for you.
Well,
so
that's
don't
that's
waste your
dope.
time.
Yeah,
So,
that's dope.
And college ain't for everybody.
It's really not.
and it's not. Like, still now to this day, like, I can't see myself going back to college at
Yeah.
all. So it's not for me. So
How long were you in college?
I did 2 semesters.
Party.
When I say I partied, my schedule was so sweet. So on Mondays, I didn't have class until noon. So I only had classes Monday through Thursday. Thursday, I was done by 2:45. I would go to Manos Thursday night.
Manos.
Friday, I would go to Dreamers. Saturday, I would go to Manos again, and then Sunday I was going to Blueprint. So I had like the perfect party schedule, and that's exactly all I did was party.
Right.
Sounds about right.
And so when you decided that it was no longer for you, was it more of a situation like you said you messed it up, or so did you kind of lose your scholarship, or did you?
It was more so like I started working, so I was just like, oh, forget class. Like I don't want to go. Like I don't feel like going. I don't want to go. I had somebody that was my roommate, one of my roommates. She was doing my homework for me, and I just wasn't going to class. I would just check online to see what my stuff was. She'll do my stuff, and I'll just be like, all right.
You was paying her?
No, I didn't have to. No, we was good. We were real close. So no, I didn't have to.
She was doing her homework because she was cool. And as long as she was in school, she was cool because she was her roommate. So
I was the only black girl, so I stayed when UT opened up the crossing. So it was like 6 people to a room. So I was the only black girl. They was all white girls, so they was like, "Oh, we got a black girl." With us. Like, I was the cool one.
Right.
No.
Well, that's cool. So then you decided, okay, this ain't for me. And then where'd you go? Where did the road lead then?
I was just working different jobs. If I ain't like a job, I was quitting. Everybody know me from the mall. I've worked in almost every store in the mall. Foot Locker was probably like my last job, Lady Foot Locker. But yeah, all I did was work. Okay.
And then your business was born. So let's talk about that. What year was your business born, and what made you finally decide to say, I'm going to become a boss?
So last year during the pandemic, I was working.
That's amazing.
Somewhere.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, it really is. So I was working somewhere, and I was a job developer. So what a job developer does is we help people get jobs. Who's hiring during the pandemic? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to lose my job. What am I going to do? I'm a single parent. Like, I got to do something. And one of my, she was a friend of mine. She was like, why don't you do yoni steams on people? You always do them on yourself. Just start tapping into it. Do it like a little side hustle just to see like where it's going to go, how it's going to do. So I started it in June last year, just on like a whim. Like, let me see. It's something different. There's nothing up here. Nobody's really doing it. Like, let me bring something different to the city. I don't want to do clothes. I can't do hair. I can't do nails. Let me do something different.
Right.
So it started off as just like a little side hobby. Last summer, I was hitting every pop-up shop. I don't care if it was 2 in a row. Like, I was hitting them hard. And I was just hitting them with my herbs. Like, just a pack of herbs and the herbs in a tea bag. That's it. My first pop-up shop was June 27th or 28th. I did $1,500.
Wow.
Ooh.
Did you have to do some type of certification to do yoni steams?
Yep. So I did do a training class with this girl out of Chicago. So I did do that. But yeah, that's all I had was just my herbs and $1,500. And I was just like, whoa.
And you make the herbs yourself?
So what I do is I don't want to say I make the herbs, but I make my own blend, my own recipe.
Okay.
I don't buy from a wholesaler. I don't buy from Amazon, nothing. I researched all the herbs and I put my own blend together and I did what was best for me. Everybody has to do what's best for them. My herb blend, I have over 20 babies being born this year off of yoni steams.
Ooh.
Wow. And
I'm sorry, I'm not. What do you mean?
So women come to get yoni steams for different reasons. Some is menstruals, some is fertility issues.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Wow, I didn't know that affected fertility. Wow.
It helps a whole lot. Like I have one lady who was literally getting ready to pay thousands of dollars for fertility treatment, and she got pregnant off her first steam off of me.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I was just like, when it happened, I'm like, what? And then I had somebody else message me like, yo, I got pregnant. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, first I'm thinking like, wait a minute. Like, okay, like, maybe this is a good thing. Then I started getting more people like, yo, I got pregnant. And I'm like, all right, now, what's going on?
Okay, well, I'm going to stay away from that yoni steam, okay?
I tell everybody.
I'm cool on that one.
Shop is closed.
I tell everybody, just be careful because it's a detox. My herbs literally clean you out after your first treatment. So I tell everybody, either use a condom, use Plan B, do something. Don't blame me. I will buy a baby shower gift though. I will buy a baby shower gift.
She said, don't blame me. I will buy.
And it's specifically designed to detox the personal area.
Yes. So it detoxes basically your whole body though through your womb though.
Oh.
So while it's detoxing your body, how does that affect the fertility? Do you know?
So the different herb blends. So I don't like telling like my recipe.
Right, yeah, for sure.
But there's certain herbs in my recipe that help with fertility treatment. So it basically cleanses your womb and your uterus and everything that's around. So if you have like bacteria buildup, stuff like that, like it's gonna clean you out.
Got you. And things like that can affect your chances of being pregnant.
Yeah, it can. It most definitely can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bacteria about it.
Yeah, and that mucus and all types of stuff that can be up there. Yeah, it can stay up there because I ain't have no more kids.
See, I got my
It can be up and stuck.
I'm good.
Up and stuck.
How are the toxins discharged from the body through your yoni steam?
So within a couple of days. So I tell every woman after you steam, you're gonna feel something. Normally it's cramping. It's gonna feel like you're getting ready to start your menstrual cycle. But you don't.
You know what? Tastefully, I know you are.
And what happens is you discharge within a couple of days.
Okay.
It's not nothing that's gonna be like, oh my God, like it's just normal discharge that comes out.
Now, for the men,
yeah, y'all need that.
I mean, how does that work for the men?
For real.
That's a good question, Clyde.
No, so for the men, it's the same way. So like in a couple of days, they'll get
discharged. Is it like you pee on yourself or you just looking at like some
No, it
oils?
might be a little clunky depending on what's all in there. It might be a little thin.
It's not
It
gonna
might
be
be a little runny. It might look snotty.
runny, yeah.
It might be. Ain't
But
no
if it's
telling.
chunks, don't call you.
Listen,
If it's chunks, you better take your ass to the doctor, okay?
call
You
your
need to make a
Please call your
physician
doctor.
ASAP.
She said she is not a doctor, okay?
Listen.
I want y'all to know I'm not worried about no chunks. I think I'm cool.
Yeah, clear that up, please.
I ain't got no chunks.
Listen.
And so, so guys, she has brought Aisha with her to, give us a
None other than the own.
Tastefully Freaky.
Tastefully Freaky.
Queen of Tastefully Freaky. What did you call it? A demonstration. Yes.
Because I know a lot of people get the misconception of yoni steaming. They think like I'm sitting there with your legs open and I'm like holding something. I'm not in the room. You have your own private room. I'm not in the room. I check on you. You have to steam for 30 minutes. I check on you within 15 minutes. I always ask like, you want more steam? Aisha is like my number one.
Ooh, yes, girl. Give it a little more
Does it
steam.
feel good, Aisha?
It feels so good. Let me tell you, when I get my yoni steam, sorry.
You good, baby.
When I get my yoni steam, it's my me time. It's my relaxation. It's my zen. The room is dark. She got music playing. It's just real, like tranquil.
Yeah. Can you drink some wine or liquor while you get your yoni?
No, you're supposed to drink water. You're supposed to stay hydrated.
So
that's why she took my glass of liquor.
Yeah, that's why
because you're being cleaned out.
You're detoxing.
Yeah.
So not only that, but you get hot. So I don't ever want somebody to be drinking with me.
Yeah.
And like I said, everybody's body reaction is different to the heat. I don't ever want somebody passing out on me.
Right. Yeah.
For one, and two.
Have you ever had that happen?
No.
Okay. Good.
No. And for two, it's a detox. So I try to tell women like when they come in with like water and stuff, I'd be like, here, I'm gonna take your water. It's just 30 minutes. 30 minutes without something to drink. Like, you're fine. You're not even gonna want nothing to drink because you're gonna be so busy. Like, after you get used to the heat, you're gonna be like relaxing. Yeah, you're not even gonna want
I'll be
it.
ready to have sex after.
What you over there?
Sorry.
I don't want to have a shot. I feel like I'd be even more tranquil. I don't care if it's 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock. Just
I'm telling you right now, you're gonna
get a
be
shot
in there with your eyes closed, like
every woman that comes to me
with my shot ready, like
will
yours.
say that like.
I just wanted that.
I feel
because
more
I'm
aroused.
And how much is each yoni steam?
So I charge $50, but each month I try to do a special just because like this is something that's self-care and many people got kids or you don't know nobody's financial situation and they might want to get it. $50 might be a lot to them. So I always run a special. Like right now I'm doing a March Madness special. It ends tomorrow. So all yoni steams are $35.
Oh wow. Okay, that's cool. I like that.
How often should you get up one?
So
once a month type deal?
You can steam however often you want. I usually tell women just for cost reasons for coming in, just do once a month. You can come before or after your cycle. It doesn't.
Now, how often did you used to do it? Like I know you said you started because you just used to do it on yourself.
Yeah,
or
I've been doing it on myself.
So how
for 3
often
years.
would you do it?
I was doing it when I first started on my stuff. I was doing it twice a month. So I was doing it before and after my cycle.
And where did you first hear about this, and what made you want to start doing it?
So I heard about this on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. They went.
Yeah,
and they
I remember
did it.
that. I do. I remember that now.
So when they did it, I'm sitting there like, what in the world are they doing?
Yeah, I remember that because I was thinking the same thing.
I actually saw the name of the shop that they were at. So I Googled the number and I called and I spoke to the owner, asked her what all does it do. She told me at the time I was dealing with cysts really bad on my ovaries to the point like they wanted to do a full hysterectomy.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, let me see if this works. So it was somebody in Toledo who sold the herbs but wasn't doing them. Shout out to Zuri Sanab.
Shout out to Zuri.
She in the comments.
Is she? Hey, girl. So shout out to her though. But she started selling them, so I bought them from her, and I just started doing
the herbs. Or
the herbs.
Okay.
Yep. I started buying the herbs from her, and that's how I started doing it. Well, I did it probably 2 months before I was supposed to have my hysterectomy. And so you know how you go in for your 6-week pre-surgical testing and stuff? I went in, my cysts were completely gone.
Hallelujah.
Look at God. Right. That's amazing.
So my doctor was like, I don't take medicine at all.
He like, what you been taking?
My doctor was like, Selina, you had cysts as big as bigger than golf balls on your ovary. Like what did you do?
Where'd they go?
So I told her, I'm like, well, I did a yoni steam. She was like, what is that? So I'm like,
she didn't even know?
She didn't even know.
She was mad. She thought she was about to get that check.
Everybody got that surgery. Right. Girl trying to take your uterus.
Right.
That's my rent.
But look,
my mortgage.
I just let her take up my tubes though, like a couple months ago. But so no, I showed her everything and I started telling her about it. So she was like, okay, she was like, I want you to keep doing them. Let's see if they bring them back.
Right.
And they haven't.
Wow,
so,
that's amazing.
And that's been for 3
That's an
years.
amazing testimony right there.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's why another reason why I wanted to do it, because you never know a woman's situation. You never know if a woman has issues.
That's so funny because we had one of our viewers asked right before you started talking about that. I think he said, "What about women that have had a hysterectomy?" So what about women who have had?
You can still steam.
Yeah.
So women who have hysterectomy, like I said, I just got my tubes removed. So I started noticing the change. I started getting hot flashes. And I woke up one day oh, absolutely not. So the good thing about yoni steaming, it helps.
With all those symptoms?
Yeah, it helps with all the symptoms. So I have a lot of women who are menopause or starting to feel the symptoms of it that come to me, and they come once a month because they're not getting the hot flashes or anything else that comes with it. So
when you do the yoni steam, okay, so you have the herbs, is that it's all part of it? You mix that with the water? How does this go?
Yes, so I'm gonna
why don't you demonstrate?
But I was gonna wait.
So we're gonna go ahead, hold on, I'm gonna
you arrange some things here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so these are the herbs. I don't know if everybody
Let me see.
Do you want to smell?
No, I don't want to smell.
They smell good.
Let me smell.
Yeah, no,
Is that what the woman gonna smell like afterwards?
I mean, yeah.
Maybe. Oh.
This sound like you need to blow your nose.
You want to smell?
They went up your nose.
Okay, so this is actually one of the packs that I sell. This pack is good for 2 steams, so I usually tell people you can use half the package.
And how much are those packs?
So they are $20.
Can they buy the packs and do it themselves at home?
Yep, and I have step-by-step instructions.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put it in here because it's Aisha. Aisha gets steam whenever she wants.
Oh.
I do every 2 weeks.
Ooh. So this gets really hot. I'm not gonna do my girl like that on the air. So you just pour the water in. And then she just sits. So these are the gowns. So when you come into me, you wear a gown like this. You drape it over your seat. And you sit. For 30 minutes.
But I'm done.
And it's probably burning her right now. Are you good? And
Look this way.
When everybody comes into me, anybody that books an appointment, your first time with me, I give an eye mask. That's my thank you for booking your appointment. They can wear it. Like I said, I turn the lights off. I play whatever type of music you want to listen to. It's little lights, it's candles. It's really zenful. So, yeah. And so now she's sitting on the air getting a young steam.
And where's your ship? Where's your ship? Where's your shop?
Where's your ship located?
How about this ship?
I am at 5333 Secor Road.
Okay, that's awesome.
5333. I know where that's at.
5333 Secor Road.
That's my subway.
Secor, between Lasky and Alexis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, how can people book appointments with you?
So they can book on my website. The website is thesweetseat.org.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
Yeah, so they can book an appointment. You do have to pay a deposit. Your deposit does go towards your appointment. For anybody that always inboxing me like, did this go to? Yes, it goes to your appointment. No, you will not see my specials on my website only because people will see $35 and try to book that for like next month. So I always just tell people like, book the appointment, is gonna get deducted at the time of your service.
Okay, gotcha.
And what's your hours?
So I'm pretty flexible. Because my business started going so good, I actually quit my full-time job.
Wow,
Like,
that's amazing.
I had to quit my full-time job. So normally I'm in the shop between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. But there's a lot of people that I have that either don't get off of work till 6, so I'll stay over. I'm open Sunday through Sunday. So
on Sundays?
Yes. Because my Sundays are usually like my
busier day.
Busier day.
Because that's a woman's relaxation day.
That's a woman's relaxation day. You don't got to worry about kids having games or anything else. So, or that's sometimes somebody's last, only day off.
Yeah.
I've even went into my shop at 3 o'clock in the morning to steam somebody.
Wow.
Because
she was like, girl, I got to get it in. Come
no,
meet me at the shop.
No, her dude was getting out of jail and he was supposed to get out. Her appointment was like 2 weeks out, but I guess he called her like the night before, like, yo, I'll see you in the morning. And she was like, what?
So he got out early.
He got out early.
And he was like, I'm gonna see you in the morning.
And you answered the phone that early?
She's like, I gotta air this shit out.
She in trouble. The babies was stuck up there. You know the pappy was. Say, get them out.
No, I will answer. I tell everybody that comes to me, I don't care what time it is. Call me. Because you never know somebody's schedule. My phone is always next to me.
So you don't have to necessarily book through the website?
No, you got to book your appointment.
Gotcha.
But if you got like any questions or something like that.
So on the website, those time slots are available to book? Wow.
3 o'clock in the morning?
No, not 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. That was a special case?
No. Yeah,
okay, I was like,
no.
You at the agenda getting the shot.
If somebody is at agenda and they about to go on a mission and they want this, call
you in the bathroom at agenda setup?
No, just call me. I'll go to my shop.
But that's what I'm saying. So it gotta be somebody you know personally, or anybody could just.
Anybody. You call me and you want to get steamed.
So your phone number is on the website?
Yes.
Okay.
I know your block list alone.
I haven't had like no bad experience. I haven't had like a bad customer yet.
Yeah.
Well, I had one that she wasn't bad, but I was just like, okay, now all right, you gotta chill.
So do you get are men pretty common? Like, do you get men come in?
So I just started doing men, and actually, yes.
Yeah.
Clyde said he wanted to get one.
They are, because the men's, it helps promote prostate health.
Okay.
So that's really good. Like, a lot of men are scared to go to the doctor, especially after a certain age, because that's when they start checking their prostate. So before I even did the men, I had 4 guys try this out, like all different sexual orientation, all different races. Like, I always test my stuff out before I sell it. I'm not one of them people that's going to just, well, I want to do this, I'm just going to push it. My brand is my name.
Yeah.
So I take this very seriously. But so the guys that were doing it before, like, they all was telling me like different stuff. Like, I had one guy, his girl said that he tastes good. They all said it made them more aroused. Like, it's different stuff. But no, I actually have.
Look at her.
I have it. This is Aisha's
That ain't
face.
nothing new, Aisha. You don't count. We need a regular schmegular type of person. Just anything gets you going.
No, this is how she really is.
So Lofton wants to know, does it make the yoni tighter?
Yes, it makes it tighter. It makes it wetter. It doesn't make you like that nasty wet. Like, it's that, ooh, like, yeah, I just put it down wet. Like, yeah.
So if you already like that, then it's just gonna make you that nasty wet.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's gonna intensify.
I'm just saying, because
Jackson is nasty.
I'm just saying, because
it's gonna intensify it. But a lot of things, I want to touch on that really quick, because I saw somebody made a status a couple of days ago asking, would you get your teenage daughter steamed? There is nothing wrong with getting your teenage daughter steamed. I think it's a lot of misconception. Like, people always think it's always about sexual things.
Right.
When it comes to yoni steaming, it's really not.
It's health.
It's health. I've had a lot of teenage girls come to me. I do ask that the parent is present. Like I said, I mean, I'm not doing nothing. I don't see nothing. This is exactly how it is. But everybody that comes to me does have to sign a consent form as well. So I want that to be out there, because there was a lot of women like, no. You got to do your research on yoni steam. Yoni steams help with a variety of things. It's not always about a sexual thing. And if your daughter is 13 years old, she shouldn't know what sex is or how aroused she is. She shouldn't even know that. She wouldn't know that anyway. So I do just want to put that out there. Like, it's completely safe. But I do have women who, because they don't want their daughters to get steamed, they can drink the tea. So I also have the yoni, my herbs, I put them in tea bags. So you can drink the tea. Anybody can drink the tea pretty much. It helps subside your menstrual cramps and also stops your flow. Like it slows down the flow of your cycle too while you're drinking it while you're on your cycle. So I do have that as well.
That's amazing.
So with this being a detox, you know, and you said it would be coming out, is it safe to wait a few days to have sex?
No, I encourage you to have sex that day.
Really?
Yes.
Why do you encourage it?
I was
Like,
about to say, if it's coming out, like you just
So when I say it's coming out, I'm not saying like you gonna see something. Like it's not nothing. Like you probably thinking like how the pearls are. Like when you see a pearl and you see how people stick those up and they pull it out and it's all that discharge. It's nothing like that, like at all. So I don't want people to thinking like, oh, I can't do nothing. No, you're not. It's not going to be nothing like that. But I always encourage people, if you're sexually active, go have sex. You're going to notice a difference. Your partner most definitely is going to notice the difference. Like, I have so many men that book their wives or their girlfriends appointments all the time. Like, no, I encourage it.
How you feel over there?
You wish what?
What's the timer? How much longer she got? How long you been up? She's like, I don't want to get up.
She don't want to get up. I already know her. She don't want to get up.
Extra time.
Like she don't want to get up.
Well, we're here with Selina. She has Sweet Seat, the Sweet Seat, and she's called the Pussy Fairy. So tell them where they can find you on social media.
You guys can find my Facebook page is the Sweet Seat Toledo. My Instagram page is _Sweet Seat. I do have gifts for everybody.
Oh, okay.
So I do yoni theme parties. Somebody only told me it was only one male that
I said one other.
No.
male.
So you guys can fight over this because I have herbs for the guys. Oh,
you taking the title? You taking
that's
the title?
fine. So this one is for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I do yoni theme parties, and all my parties come with goodie bags that are made by me with all of my products. So in the bags are a small packet of herbs with step-by-step instructions, and that is yoni oil that
That's
you
my
get.
favorite product, y'all.
So what do you do with the yoni oil?
So the yoni oil is good for anybody who has BV, gets BV a lot, or yeast infections a lot. But it's also good if you shave or wax and you get ingrown hairs. It helps prevent ingrown hairs.
So you
put 3 drops on it.
So what you do is, I'll demonstrate. So what you do is you put some right here, put it across, rub it in, and then you put a small amount around your hole. So it is safe. I make all of my products. All of my products are made by me with organic ingredients, so it's completely natural. And my oil can also be used as a lubricant.
Oh,
look at your face. Right. They're like, what?
I don't need no lubricant. So can you purchase those?
Yes,
do you sell
everything-
those?
yes.
Like the bowls, the basins?
So yes, I do sell. I sell the basins, the herbs, the oil. My yoni wash has also become a very big hit right now.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy because I've had my yoni wash since probably November, October.
So is it like a summer's eve?
Yeah, basically. Yoni is another name for your vagina.
So you couldn't call a man's a yoni steam, could you?
What?
It's not called.
It's not called.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
He wasn't following. He wasn't following.
So my yoni wash like last week kept selling out, literally I sold 48 within a week. People were buying 2 at a time. All my products right now, when I run a special, all of my products are on sale too. So right now all of my products are $5 off. So I've been having my back seat right now. Aisha can tell you my back seat is full of boxes that I need to take to the post office when I leave here. So
awesome.
So this is for the bath, and those are for the tea.
Yep.
Well, we appreciate you stopping through. This has been great. Thank you for our gifts. I've learned a lot today. Aisha's having a good time over there. So we're gonna go ahead and take a break. Make sure you guys check her out at the Sweet Seat. Check her out on IG, Facebook, and
the Pussy Fairy.
The Pussy Fairy. So we're gonna take a quick break. Shout out to our sponsors. Mud City ENT.
Yep.
Lance Self, the People Salesman. Greater New Psalmist Church.
Amen.
Young Men and Women for Change.
Yes, sir.
Jay Rush Jennings and Sasha Denise. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 Rise and Grind Morning
That's
Show,
good. Congratulations.
#1.
That's really good.
Yes,
really,
make
really
sure
good.
you send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com and you can become a sponsor of our show.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back, guys. We got another guest. Keep it live.
I'm broken. I'll never be the
My first experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
It's the vibe for me, it's your vibe for me. Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care, I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair, apply pressure cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me.
Ohio wanna rise. You don't want no problem with us guys. Ohio wanna rise. Yeah, look. Name a better duo. Ain't no niggas you know. I came from the heavens. Parked the car on Pluto. The Audemars Hublot. Pockets fat as sumo. Women on me, you know. They wanna do the you know. I'm not the number 2. I'm the numero uno. When me and Fi together, the conflict is crucial. The diamonds is future. My cousin is shooter. Other one a scammer. Another one a booster. I like them dark, full of melanin. I'm a fix, she my medicine. Her ass shake like it's gelatin. The plug called, he bout the melanin. Your man called, he bout to tell again. They got him preaching like the reverend now. This local shit is irrelevant.
If you're tired of church as usual and you're looking for something invigorating, exciting with passion, then the Greater New Psalmist Baptist Church, 3251 Glendale, is the place for you. We are a people that's determined to occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change. The only thing's missing is you. Meet us at 3251 Glendale Avenue as we continue to be relevant and occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., Founder Executive Director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
I know y'all want a good time, and I got my crew with me, so let me reclaim what's mine. Nah, I'm just playing. I got the bottles popping and the music rocking, and we ain't stopping. It's a house party, so don't be tardy. That ass so fat, got me singing like Marley. And your whole crew got a lot of ass too. Go ahead, get loose, shake your ass, boo. Best believe my crew be on ratchet shit too. I guess the whole birds of a feather thing's true. Just come through, bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey, just come through. Bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey. What you sipping on, Crown? How you getting down? The drink so smooth, just like your pretty brown skin on me, but you know how that be. Now, baby girl, gon' throw that ass on me. Oh, I'm sipping on Patron. Yeah, I'm in the zone. Just tryna fuck you all night till the morning. I know you got a man, so I gotta get you home, baby girl. Yeah, you already know what I'm on. I might mix it with Duce, tryna get loose, pocket full of ones, and I'm tryna see that ass shake. And you might get them all if you shake it well. Bitch, get that pussy up, bet I won't tell. Back to the room, the bedroom, boom. Throw you in the bed, make a movie on Zoom. So call your friend and she coming upstairs. We gon' have a threesome, yeah, I don't care. Just come through, bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey, just come through. Bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey.
Wake up. You are now listening to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, presented by 419 The Grind.
Hey, that was my song.
Welcome back. You are tuned in to the Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, K, Clyde, Green, and Jay. And we have our next guests in the building. It is Elaina Hernandez and our girl Tanya Duran from the Belief Center. Hello, ladies. How are you feeling this morning? Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for rising and grinding with us.
Yes.
So how are you guys feeling this morning?
We're feeling great. Yeah. Loving the weather.
Yes. The sun is out.
Yeah. Looking forward to tomorrow, though. It's going to be cold. But
Is it? It's going to be a little breezy. Yeah. It's going to be a little breezy tomorrow, but that's all right. The sun will come back out.
They keep teasing us.
Yeah, they keep teasing us. That's the Ohio weather, you know? Well, tell the listeners and viewers about yourselves. So you can start if you want, Tanya, and then we'll go over to you. Just, kind of tell people where you were from, what you do, and how you guys teamed up.
Well, I met Elaina 24 years ago.
Wow.
Yep, because my daughter joined her dance group. Her dance group is actually celebrating their 25th anniversary.
Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Yes.
What's the name of your dance group?
The name of the dance group is El Corazón de Mexico.
Oh, I love it. Okay. See.
Yeah, the Heart of Mexico, and they have 64 dancers, and they do a great job dancing everywhere.
Wow, that's amazing.
Beautiful.
What's your zodiac sign? I'm sorry, I didn't get it. What's your zodiac sign?
Oh, Taurus.
Okay.
And are you from Toledo? Were you born and raised in Toledo?
I was born in Adrian, Michigan, but I was...
Shut up. I was born in Adrian, Michigan.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So do you know any of the Jaimes family?
Nope, but I'm related to all the Rodriguez's family.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's so crazy. I was born in Adrian, Michigan. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, and so then when did you move to Toledo?
When I was 5.
Okay, so you pretty much grew up in Toledo?
Grew up in Toledo.
Okay, mud maid.
Yes,
what side of town? What high school did you go to?
I actually graduated from Libby High School.
Okay,
cowgirl. You're a cowgirl.
Southside.
Rodeo girl.
So when you came out of high school, did you go to college? What were you doing out of high school?
Actually, I got married and started University of Toledo to study to be a teacher, but I decided to be a mother.
Yeah.
And then I have 3 kids, Juanita, Anthony, and Diego. I have 3 great kids. And I started coaching actually right after that because my daughter, when she turned 5, she was playing basketball, and the guy who was coaching wasn't doing a good job, so I stepped in.
Oh. Pass me the ball.
I know how to take it to the hoop.
So I had complained to the principal. I said, hey, the guy's not doing a good job coaching the kids, and can somebody else coach? And she goes, I'm tired of you parents complaining. When you guys go down there and take his job.
Oh, she told y'all, huh? You said, I'm the one for the job.
Right.
So I went down there and started coaching, and I had been, this is September, will be 30 years I've been coaching.
Wow. Okay.
30.
All right. That's amazing.
That is great.
30 years.
Okay. And so, Elaina, tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Elaina Hernandez. I'm the director of El Corazon de Mexico, and I'm also the program director at the Believe Center. El Corazon de Mexico practices at the Believe Center. We're one of the programs there, along with Toledo Boxing Association that are there. We also have basketball. We have baseball. We have dance. We have soccer, tutoring.
Wow.
So I've been with Tanya for a long time. Her kids have been with me, and it was just a really natural transition for us to work together at the Believe Center, making sure that we can provide free and low-cost programming to the youth of Toledo.
That's amazing. So how did that get started? Like, how did you guys decide to? Did you two started the Believe Center, or?
Yeah, she kicked me underneath the table. That's what she did. Mike Bell asked for a meeting with us, and the Boys and Girls Club was sitting empty. And he's like, I would like for you to run it. And then I'm like, no, I just like coaching, and I didn't know how to run a nonprofit. And Elena's like, no, that's a great chance for us.
Yeah.
And she kicked me under take it.
Right. Like, you better take that. Right. Okay.
But I'm glad I did, because I didn't realize how much of a difference that a good community center can do for kids.
Yes.
And, in coaching, it was always difficult for, getting equipment and uniforms and insurance, and didn't realize that even though I helped Tony start Feed Lucas County Food Program years ago, that the kids that we fed at the parks and at the libraries and stuff, that how much is needed in Toledo. Youth program is very important. I didn't realize that. I know growing up, my daughter was like, Mom, because she transferred to a CYO school, and the kids at Toledo Public School was like, Miss Tanya, we don't have anybody to coach us. And so I started coaching 2 teams. I couldn't leave the kids behind. And so one of the things about the Believe Center, our programs, we try to make sure that the kids feel like they're at home. We on them about their schoolwork. Elaina helps with the tutoring on Wednesdays, and some of the kids can be difficult, but I'm really surprised that Miss Tanya, you have so many rules. I said, but you still keep coming back.
Right.
What's the age bracket that you guys have?
It's school age. So we have some pre-K, but it's mainly, kindergarten through high school.
So 5 and up.
Yep. And our tutoring program is on Wednesdays. It's from 12 until 2. And we try and focus more on the junior high and high school kids, because there's a lot of programs that are tutoring that are for the elementary school kids. We also have Tutor Smart after school for the elementary school kids, so they can come to that as well. But just so that we have something for those older kids who are kind of getting left behind, making sure that they know somebody cares. We get a lot of kids who, they need help. We have A and B students who are failing right now. And so they come to us, and a lot of the times it's just that they're so overwhelmed, they can't see their way out of it. They come to us, we call the schools, we talk to them, try and get them back on track so that they can graduate. So that's one of the things that we're really trying to make sure that we focus in on, that they don't get lost along the way.
So how do y'all feel about them starting back full time after spring break?
Honestly, I don't think that there's any good solution for this.
Yeah, that's
at this point.
Yeah, and the main thing that I would say is that they really need to let the community know what their plans are, so that we can talk to the community. We're with them all the time, and we can make it so that it's a positive. But if you wait until the last minute, everybody's scrambling because they don't really understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And that makes it really hard for us, because we can tell people the positives of what's going to happen, but if you don't tell us, we can't share that information and make sure that our kids are okay with it and our families are okay with it. Because we're with them, when they're at the center, we're with them every day. And so if we're telling them like, hey, it's not really that bad if you have to do this or you have to do that, or we put a spin and say that it's a positive, which a lot of the things are, then they don't feel as bad about it. They're not going to be so angry about that change. But I feel like a lot of times the decisions are made and they're also last minute. They're not really
this was so last. I didn't know that either. I'm like, what?
Yeah, my daughter called me over the weekend while I was at town. Like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm going back to school after spring break. I'm like,
crazy.
Okay.
School is getting ready to be over. Like, this is what, 4th quarter is getting ready to be started. Like, think it's so crazy.
Maybe the school system was getting information in the last minute too. I mean,
yeah,
with this coronavirus, everything changing.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know,
it's still crazy.
I know unemployment done changed about 100,000 times.
Yeah.
I ain't even got $1 yet, but you know, we're still waiting.
Still waiting.
Well, let me ask you this. You said a moment ago that, you know, a lot of these kids, you're seeing like even A and B students, you know, having trouble right now. And you're saying you're seeing a lot of kids overwhelmed. And that makes me wonder, as the mother of a teenager, like, what are some of the things that they're overwhelmed about? Like, what are you, like, do you guys talk to them? Like, what are they sharing? Like, what do you think that is overwhelming our kids so much?
So
is it this COVID thing and just what?
We've noticed that a lot more kids have anxiety, so they get really nervous about having to go out, even if it's somewhere that they always go.
Because of COVID?
Because of COVID. But the other thing that we've really been starting to notice is the loss of hope. And that's a really sad thing, because, I mean, when we're younger, you want to have hope. You see your future. You see the things that are going to happen. And we're seeing a lot of kids, they can't see that. And so trying to figure out how to instill hope again with these kids is one of the things that we're really trying to do. Making sure that they know that they have a safe place to go. They have somebody they can talk to. You know, Tanya has this great thing that she does, which is her 5-minute rule. I'll let her talk to you about it, but it really makes a big impact in a lot of these kids' lives. But the hope part of it, and everybody can do it. It's just taking some time to talk to young people. And you don't think that to you, it's nothing to ask how your day was or to ask them about their favorite TV show or whatever. And then remember the next time you talk to them about it. It's nothing for you, but it means everything to them, because you may be the only person who asked them how their day was that day.
Now, is that just because of COVID that the hope is gone, or is it because of so much that's going on in the city and because a lot of young kids are dying?
I think it's a combination of it. I think
Right.
COVID just made it escalate quicker.
Right.
You know, it was already happening and we could see it happening, but with COVID, it just made everybody really disconnected. So having that extra part where you could have the interaction, you've lost a lot of that. And that we're creatures that need to have touch. We're creatures that need to talk to people, and we've lost that.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the things that I really hate is when people say, well, it's the parents' responsibility. But it's not just the parents' responsibility. When we look at these parents, they don't know how to be parents, and it's not their fault because no one taught them.
Yeah, ain't no manual to parenting.
Yeah.
And so it's our job as a community to come in and fill in those gaps and teach them how to become good parents, teach them how to want to give back to their community, because they had examples of people who gave to their community. We have to change the community. We can always blame someone else. We can blame the schools. We can blame the parents. It's time to quit blaming and start doing something. Don't come to me and complain. Come to me with a solution. How are we going to fix it? Right. And we can do it. We just have to give our time to do it and talk to these kids and make sure that they know that they're important to us. It's very simple. It's so simple that it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what's this 5-minute rule that you have them?
Well, I have a 5-minute rule. So what I do with the kids, I deal with quite a few kids. First, I tell them to close their eyes.
Okay.
And I tell them to wait for 20 seconds. And then I ask them to open their eyes. And I said, you just died. What are you missing? Why are you not happy? Why are you not living your purpose? How can I help you? And so the kids looked at me this time, and that's not a good thing to say. And I was like, I know, but you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. I should not have to yell at you. I do not yell at kids. I said, why are you misbehaving in my building? I said, you have to realize that's not my job. I'm not your mom. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm just going to ask you to leave because I need you to follow simple rules. And so my rules were real simple, just behaving in there. And then after, on August 17th, we're actually having a team forum because 5 years ago, remember the Whittier Jet football player that committed suicide?
I'm not familiar.
Yes, so he was in my gym. I was walking through the gym, and I said, hey, Prince Boy, how you doing? He said, I'm still living. And I said, okay. And I went in my office, and I'm like, man, that didn't sound right. Let me go back in. I said, Prince Boy, you okay? He said, yeah, Miss Tanya. I said, what are you doing? Just waiting for my dad to finish basketball. I said, okay. And I said, I didn't like your words. He goes, oh, I'm okay, Miss Tanya. I said, okay. That young man committed suicide 2 days later. I realized I didn't ask the right words, didn't ask the right questions, didn't use the right words. And one of the things that haunted me, and then after that, I had actually had 8 blood clots, and I quit breathing. And when I woke up, Sonari Knighton, I coached her in basketball. She was murdered, and I seen that when I woke up. I'm like, man, I got to make a difference. I'm always quiet. A lot of people don't know who I am, but they have. I started being more vocal. Like I started being more talkative. Like that's why I asked you, can I come to the show?
Yeah. I love it. And we actually just had her brother on the show not that long ago, Willie Knighton, McKnighton, I'm sorry. Or no, Knighton. Yeah, I said it wrong the first time, yeah. But we had Willie Knighton on the show not that long ago, and he, was telling us about that, and it's just horrible.
It's horrible. It's sad. And a lot of people don't realize that his dad has been my grandfather for 37 years. I've known him. I know his father. I go to his church.
Wow.
And so I've known him for a long time. And so my 5 rules is: rule number 1, look in the mirror. You're your only hero and worst enemy.
Yes.
Rule number 2, 24-hour rule. Don't say nothing for 24 hours because you can't take words back and you can't take bullets back. Rule number 3, trust me. We're here for the right reasons. 4, it's the way you say it, though, because my attorney told me not to say it the way I say it.
That's right, though. Delivery.
It ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
It's the way you deliver it.
Your tone and everything.
Every tone. I said the shit, type of shit, you got to deal with shit to move on to shit.
Okay.
Yeah. When
talk about that shit.
Right.
Talk that shit.
Because it's, when your boyfriend cheating on you or your wife cheating on you or your car breaks down or you don't have food. Lessons, coping skills that we're not teaching our kids because so many of them are, committing suicide or doing drugs and we don't know. And then that's the last one, 5. And then it's also, too, the way you deliver it because it's help me, help you. I don't know what you're thinking, and I touch them. But then I have some of my knuckleheads that I say, help me, help you. I don't know what you're thinking.
Right.
And I have to touch them. And I said, you have to realize I can't help you if I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
I wish I would have known that he was going to commit suicide. Because I would have told his parents, and got him help. And people don't realize, we don't ask our kids questions. Like, people don't realize, they don't realize until after they have committed suicide. Man, did I see any signs? Did we even know? Did anybody ever teach us any signs?
Yeah, and I think that's why it's so important as parents, especially of teenagers and stuff like that. I have a 15-year-old daughter myself, and I just spent last night going through her phone for like a good 2 hours, you know what I mean? Reading text messages, what she's posting on Snapchat, everything. Like I do this regularly, routinely, you know what I mean? Because I need to know who you talking to, what y'all talking about, what's going on. And I find things sometimes and it's like, wait a minute, hold on. What's this? I'm reading, you know what I mean? And we have to sit down and we have to talk about things, and last night we had to have a very deep discussion about some things. And, but that's the thing. If you pay attention, you got to pay attention. I'm paying attention. Had I not been in her messages, had I not read that, I wouldn't have seen what I seen, you know what I'm saying? So, and been able to address the situations. So we as parents, we definitely have to be on it. You got to be checking them phones. You got to be checking them social media accounts. You got to know what your kid is doing. And actually one of the things that I read in her phone was that she had mentioned that she was depressed and she was in a low state. And I said, well, haven't you talked to me about this? You know what I mean? And we talked about it. So I wouldn't have known had I not read her messages. You know what I mean? So we have to be conscious about what's going on, and you have to know who your kids are talking to. You got to know what they're talking about, what type of friends they are dealing with. You know what I mean?
Set up a line of communication.
Yes, it's very important.
I tell my son all the time, I can't read your mind. I'm not
very important.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot of times our kids are scared to tell us.
I was
right?
going to say, some people do talk. I mean, like you said, I'm pretty sure he thought that he could come talk to you, but sometimes we don't always, even as an adult, I struggle to even try to figure out the words sometimes. Yeah. You don't always know what to say. Like, I feel bad for the parents that are really on the kids and the kids are still not telling them anything. Like, some of them are scared. They don't know how to express it. Like, it's difficult.
And that's why they need community members who they can turn to, who can talk to their parent and make sure that they're getting the help that they need. Right. And not just, I know that I work with a lot of kids. I have a lot of patience for kids. My own kids, I have zero patience for. It's really hard for me to be like, what are you doing?
I'm showing other kids how to do this. You're supposed to be trophies over here.
I would never talk to other kids the way that I talk to my own kids. And it's really sad when I think about it. So then I have to kind of step back and think to myself, like, I can't get so angry that they didn't do what I thought that they were going to do.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of parents are that way. People are stressed.
Yeah.
They're
Because we
not
set our
working
kids
right.
at a higher standard too. So,
Yeah.
and it's be crazy. Like, what are you doing? I taught you better than this, but it's like they still gonna make their own decision, like no matter what, and it's crazy.
Yeah. Do you feel like having the Belief Center and like how you just said, like dealing with other people's children has helped you to be like more patient with your own, like?
No.
Let's be clear. No.
Like, no, these kids
ain't about to pump fake.
at a whole different
They
level.
be trying us, don't they?
Yeah. I have great kids. I do have great kids.
You're right.
But yeah, I find that
They
that
just
my
keep being
patience is
kids.
just
Yeah.
not as good with my own kids.
Mhm.
But I have a great relationship with my daughter. She tells me a lot of things, and she's funny because she tells people that she does. She's like, well, my mom said, and they're like, why do you always listen to your mom? And I'm like, well, yeah, keep listening to your
Right.
mom.
They want her to be a wild child.
Yeah. So you guys, the Belief Center has some events coming up.
We do.
Yes. Talk about these events you guys got coming up.
So this Saturday, we're celebrating our 25th anniversary for El Corazón de Mexico. And it's going to be a live stream event that's going to be on our Facebook page for the El Corazón de Mexico Facebook page. So it's spelled spelled ELCORAZONDE Mexico. We filmed at Lord's University. BCAN came out and filmed us.
Wow.
And so it was really great. And then we're going to show part of that. We're going to have some live performances, and we're also going to have a drawing for $250 because we're celebrating our 25th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
We'll have some other prizes and things like that. That's our annual event. We do that every year. We didn't do it last year because of COVID, but this is our 8th annual, and we always split that money with the Belief Center 50-50. So half of it goes to the dance group, half of it goes to the Belief Center. We still have raffle tickets, so if you want to private message us, we can do Cash App, or we can do PayPal if you want to get some tickets, or we can deliver the tickets too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then next weekend we have opening day for baseball. So we're still taking baseball players. We practice at the new Cal Ripken's Fields that's at Danny Thomas Park. It's a great facility. So we have practices. You can see our schedule on our Belief Center Facebook page.
What's the ages?
It's we have T-ball, coaches pitch, kids pitch.
So T-ball, do they start at what, about 4?
Yep.
5. Yep, 5.
Okay.
So
they got to be in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Aw, my son only gonna be 4.
So how often are the games?
T-ball is every Saturday, and then coaches pitch is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then kids pitch is on Tuesdays and Thursdays at Scott Park, and then the 14 and under is at the rec at the rec center.
Oh.
At the rec center.
Okay.
So yeah, we have different age brackets, and Coach Green does a good job of organizing it, and then he's also one of the coaches. So we have coaches that been around for a long time, and actually. The Calderons, I actually coached them when they were younger.
Yeah.
And so they came back. So they coaching now. They got they're coaching their kids.
Yeah.
So we had a coaches forum last week with Chet Trails, and it was really cool because he went to Libby High School, and all of our coaches who were in that meeting were from the neighborhood.
Wow.
And so it's all South End people who were in the neighborhood giving back to the neighborhood.
I love that.
And that is like the coolest thing
Yeah.
ever, just seeing everybody come back, and they knew the programs that they had as children, and they want to make sure that those programs are still around for the kids of this next generation. So it's really awesome. Changing the community.
I love it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what we need. So for people who aren't familiar with your guys' community center, and I know you said it's a community center, how does that like operate? Like if someone wants to bring their kids there, or like if, you know what I mean? Like, is it a membership? Can you only come certain hours? Is it only certain days? Like, how does that work?
So you would be part of a program. So once you decide what program you want to be part of, so you could be part of the dance group.
Okay.
You could be part of the Toledo Boxing Association. They're there every day.
Okay.
You could, right now we're just wrapping up basketball. So basketball season's over, but we will be starting some open gyms. We'll make announcements of when we have those open gyms starting up. You want to be part of baseball. You come in, you fill out a waiver, just to let you know so we know who's in the building. Sometimes there's a cost that goes along with it. It's usually about $25. But we always have scholarships for it. It's a very easy process. We just need proof of income, and then you can be part of the program. We have art classes. Again, it's just part of the waiver. We have our tutoring. We have.
I love game night.
Yeah,
I like playing.
We'll have some
chess.
summer camps this summer.
Do you guys do
sports
transportation?
camps.
So how
we don't do transportation. We'd love to have some kind of van, but we're just not there yet.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you guys do the summer camps? Like, is that how would that work?
So our summer camps are going to start in June. We're going to have 4 weeks. The first week is gardening camp. The second week, I believe, is dance camp, then art camp, and then STEM.
Oh, wow.
And those are in the mornings. Those will be from like 9 to noon. And then in the afternoons, we have our sports camps. I think we start with baseball first, and then basketball,
then boxing, and then tennis.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what time is the evening session?
5 to 7.
5 to 7. Okay.
I do more of the non-sport things.
Okay.
Clive does the sport
I do
things.
more
Okay. Okay. So would they have to pick, or can they do both? Can they come morning
they
session?
can do both.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they just have to get picked up, get some lunch, and then brought back in the evening time.
Well, no, they feed them lunch.
Okay.
So
That's nice. And where you guys located?
at the old Boys and Girls Club on the corner of Anthony Wayne Trail and South Avenue behind the fire station, and it's 1 Aurora L. Gonzalez Drive.
Okay.
Oh, and our number is 567-200-2027.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Yes.
That's
Well, we
amazing.
thank you guys for coming in and telling us more about the Belief Center and, telling us about these events. I think it's great what you ladies are doing in the community.
Most definitely.
And if people would like to get involved, where can they reach you on social media?
At the Belief Center.
Just at the Belief Center.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, and we're always looking for great volunteers. You know, we run our programs on volunteers. So if you want to give back to the community, we're ready for you.
Yes, I love it.
Oh, on Instagram, it's Believe in Toledo.
Okay.
Everybody said, why you put Believe in Toledo? And I said, every time I share, like, she does a lot of sharing of everybody's programs on our page, and we always put Believe in Toledo because we have to believe in Toledo.
Got to.
Yes, absolutely.
It's the crib.
Yeah.
Believe it all.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Shae, you got your affirmation ready?
Yes, I do.
Uh-oh.
Oh, whoa. Oh, Myrtle Beach got you.
Get your little water. Get your little water.
Ooh, that voice. Didn't have that voice ready.
Don't do me, okay? I was in the middle of trying to and talk at the same time. Okay,
Sound like
now.
you about to fix a car.
All right, here I go. Being grateful. I got it out. Hush. Being grateful doesn't mean you have to love every part of your life. It's okay to feel hurt when something doesn't turn out the way you thought it would be, especially for things you have given so much of your heart for. What gratefulness means is that no matter what happens or what you go through, you are able to appreciate the journey. The greater purpose of those struggle moments are that you have faith and believe in your heart that what's already done is going to be for you, and what you deserve will somehow find its way to you in the right time.
I love it.
I love that too. I love that.
One of our loyal listeners, Lofton, he says, do you guys still offer GED classes?
Not at this time. We usually try and push our people towards Penna. Penna has a great program if you can get a ride out there, because along with the GED program, they also offer a journeyman's program with it.
Wow,
and
that's
so
amazing.
it takes like 8 weeks, and you can
Oh, wow.
have some kind of skilled trades.
That's awesome.
We really try
Yeah.
and push our families towards that.
Yes.
I know in the past there's been a GED program at the library that's in the neighborhood, so we let them know about that too. But we really try and get our families to go to the program that's at Penna, because we want to make sure they have a great job when they're done.
Yes. That's awesome. I love it.
And Tanya, Danetta Carter says hello. It's good seeing you on the show. And you're her friend.
Yeah, she says the Belief Center is a great place with several programs.
Yes.
She's another one of our loyal listeners.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, ladies, for coming in. We appreciate you. We appreciate all you do in the community. And we definitely encourage everybody out there to try to get involved. Go volunteer some time. You know, if you want to donate. You guys have a Cash App?
Yes, Belief Center.
Belief Center Cash App if you would like to donate. Like she said, they're doing everything, pretty much on their own. So
Leah, and also before the people get out of here, it's Tuesday. The Artatum Zone at the Tabernacle, Dr. Sweeney, they're giving away free food boxes.
Awesome.
4 to 6, check them out. They're good boxes. Don't be ashamed.
You said 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.?
Absolutely.
Where is that located?
Collingwood and Pinewood.
Okay, awesome. Yes, thank you for that.
Yes,
That's amazing.
yes.
All right, well, it's been a great show. Want to say shout out to our sponsors, Hotbox,
Hotbox.
Toledo, Essential Vibes, Mud City ENT, Land Self, the People Salesman, Greater New Psalmist Church, Young Men and Women for Change,
Yes, sir.
Jay Rush Jennings, and Sasha Denise. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast in 2020, you can submit your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of the #1 podcast in the nation. So thank you guys for tuning in to another great show. We love you. We can't do what we do without you. So continue to show that love and keep it locked right here with the 419 Grind. We'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow with another great show. And until then, like we always say, until next time. Mwah.
I'm broken. I'll never be the same. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I'm broken. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name. I will never be the same. Got me by my new name.
My first experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
It's the vibe for me. It's your vibe for me. Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care, I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair. Apply your pressure cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me.
Ohio wanna rise, and you don't want no problem with us guys. Ohio wanna rise, yeah, look. Name a better duo, ain't no niggas you know. I came from the heavens, parked the car on Pluto, the Audemars Hublot, pockets fat as sumo. Women on me, you know, they wanna do the you know. I'm not the number 2, I'm the numero uno. When me and Fi together, the conflict is crucial. The diamonds is future. My cousin is shooter. Other one a scammer. Another one a booster. I like them dark, full of melanin. I'm a fix, she my medicine. Her ass shake like it's gelatin. The plug card, he bout the melanin. Your man called, he bout to tell again. They got him preaching like the reverend now. This local shit is irrelevant.
If you're tired of church as usual and you're looking for something invigorating, exciting with passion, then the Greater New Psalmist Baptist Church, 3251 Glendale, is the place for you. We are a people that's determined to occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change. The only thing's missing is you. Meet us at 3251 Glendale Avenue as we continue to be relevant and occupy all streets while cultivating cultural change.
Hello, My name is Sean Mahone Sr., Founder and Executive Director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.